Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. This is breaking and still an update on Nnamdi Kanu's trial. As we speak, Nnamdi Kanu is not in court. A lot of dynamics are coming up, issues are coming up here and there, and of course the legal counsel of Nnamdi Kanu seem to be battle ready for the next level. We're going to give you an update on how this whole thing transpired and why Nnamdi Kanu is not in court. A lot of Nigerians are beginning to react very seriously. Some Nigerians are beginning to wonder, is Nnamdi Kanu now a government property? But in a moment, we're going to find out all this and much more. But before we do so, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the Department of State Services, DSS, on Monday failed to produce the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, that's Nnamdi Kanu, before the Federal High Court in Abuja for continuation of his trial. When the case was called upon around 9 minutes after 11 a.m. in the morning, government lawyer M.B. Abubakar blamed Kanu's absence in court on what he termed as logistical problems. Really? Is somebody who is supposed to be, in fact, it should be the first person in that courtroom, is actually not in the courtroom, and it termed it logistical problems. Abubakar, while acknowledging that the matter was slated for hearing, which means they are already aware, told the court that he was ready to proceed in Kanu's absence, adding that he has 3 witnesses ready to testify. The prosecution, however, sought the court's direction on whether the matter could go on, considering that the High Court has commenced its annual vacation. He argued that it could be impossible to proceed with the case in the absence of the fiat from the Chief Judge of High Court. On his part, Kanu's lawyer, Mr. Ejiofor, told the court that the life of his client was in danger. Ejiofor told the court that he had been unable to have access to his client for the past 10 days. My lord, speaking from the bar, I got on good authority that my client has been taken away outside the jurisdiction of this court, Ejiofor added. He equally argued that it would be in the interest of justice for CJ of the court to issue fiat for the trial to go on during the court's vacation. Meanwhile, trial Justice Binta Inyonko noted that the case could not go on in the absence of the defendant. I am so worried why the defendant is not here. The first step in a criminal matter is to provide the defendant in court. He is not here. Though Justice Nyako acknowledged that she could not proceed with the case without fiat allowing her to sit as a vacation judge, she made an order directing the DSS to grant Kanu access to his lawyers. The judge also ordered that Kanu must be produced before the court on October the 21st, 2021. I take that date again, October the 21st, 2021, which is the next adjourned date for the matter. Hey, the internet is agog. Nigerians are reacting. A lot of people are talking. Some persons, I cannot forget the one statement somebody made very quickly. He said, is Nnamdi Kanu now a government property? Well, let's quickly go into the social media space and begin to feel the pulse of Nigerians. This is one update. This is one trial that all Nigerians, Biafrans, lovers of Biafra, supporters of Biafra, supporters of freedom, Oduduwa Republic, Nigerians as the whole international bodies are observing seriously in 3Ds. And right now it is adjourned in an unusual manner. But let's find out what Nigerians are saying. This one here is saying they are afraid of the unseen. Nnamdi Kanu is a hero. This one here is saying Nnamdi Kanu has already become a government property. He will come out alive. Okay. This one here is saying a hero is in cage like fowl. Please, DSS, continue to detain him and deal with him in the language he understands. I hope also the way they are dealing with him, they will also deal with Fulani bandits that are seriously terrorizing the whole Nigerians. We keep hearing kidnap and nothing has been done about it. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. When we are talking about justice, let it be equal and fair. That way, Nigeria will not go up in flames. This one here is saying, playing delay tactics will not change anything. What will be, will be. Come sun, come rain. This one here is saying, hello, delayed tactics from this country called Nigeria. This one is, what type of peace do we want in this country? Just look at what happened here. Nigerians, especially Southerners, are in for a big trouble with this government in power. No justice can come through this government to the Southerners. Well, every fingers are crossed. We are all watching. We're all observing. International bodies are observing. This is not just a case of Southerners. It's a case. It's peculiar. And just like, but that's true. Looking at Omoyele Sowore is actually a Southerner. But if you watch, Omoyele Sowore was coming out calling for change in a revolution now, asking for better change for Nigerians. Some call it political agitation, others call it revolution, some call it treasonable felony. In all, Nigerians are generally begging for better change. Let's continue with the news. This one here is saying, shoes level of lawless country. I don't understand what's trying to write here. This one here is saying, you see, Nigerian government actually want to proceed in his case without him. Iyako didn't sleep this time. Wonder what could have been Kanu's fate if they had proceed in his absence. Shame to this whole issue. They lack core evidence to convict Kanu. Well, let's find out. At this case, I don't know why Kanu wasn't produced, but let's look at this. I'm just assuming maybe they're looking at logistics of security. But looking at security, the IPP members that came on ground, they were quite far away. I don't think they would have done anything sinister. And I'm also sure that international bodies are watching. If there's anybody that should be in the court case for his hearing, it should be Nnamdi Kanu. I'm sure there's some questions that even his lawyer, would want to ask. There's something quite peculiar that I got here. Ejiofor, the lawyer, the lead counsel of Nnamdi Kanu's defense, said something quite unique, that he has not seen his client for 10 days, and that's huge for somebody who's going to defend his client. He needs to have updates on him, find out how he's faring, find out his condition and all that. But right now, a lot of things are at stake. But let's hope that all comes out well, because right now the whole world is watching. The whole Nigerians are listening, and everybody wants to find out how eventually this will turn out. This one here is saying, story for the gods has just begun. At the end, they will tell us he escaped. The problem of Nigeria is in Nigeria. I don't think they will say he escaped. If you watch if you check our previous video, one of the Igbo lawyers said something. I think Barrister Madu said that he hopes and prays that it doesn't end up looking like the Shati leader, where the case have been on and off and on and off, but eventually he's still inside in detention, not released. Well, let's hope that but when the Ipobians are going, I don't think it will be like that of a Shati group. For every on and off, they'll definitely keep making a lot of noise and a lot of awareness until finally you have to just make up your mind on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Don't forget, he's also a British citizen, so the world generally is listening. Let's meet in